and divide rational expressions. Here we go. Ready? You've already been doing this. Because you can find asymptotes, you should know how to simplify rational expressions because of multiplication and division. So when you're simplifying fractions first, factor, 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 and then cancel like terms, one from the top and one from the bottom. The mistake is some folks see the same two terms at the top and they cancel both of them because they're at the top. It has to be one over the other because all you're doing is dividing a number by itself. And what happens when you divide a number by itself? 1. Right, that's it. That's it. Okay? That's why it has to be one from the top and one from the bottom. Yeah, let's do a simple one. Here we go. GCF, GCF, GCF. Yeah, it's 5, right? You can think of the 25 as 25 times 1. And you can think of the 125 as 25 times 5, right? So obviously the GCF is 25. This is where the highlighters come in. Highlighter, highlighters. Still see, right? The 25s cancel out. So the only thing left over is so what's this? Yeah, that's an easy one. That's like from elementary. Let's go to middle school. Woo! Yeah. Factor, factor. GCF. Yeah. 2x plus 2 over 4. Right? Remember that 4 is just 2 times 2. So, if you can cancel one factor, the 2 goes into 4 one time, right? So that's why you still have a 2 left over. So final answer. And, yes, love. If you know what you're doing, go for it. It can, yeah, 2/4 is a half. Yeah, if you can do math in your head, awesome. If you can't, write it out. Because it can get kind of messy. Yes? Alright, yes, love. Oh, excellent. You're so smart. Here we go. Common mistake. This 2 is combined with an x through a plus. So you can't just cancel out part of the sum. Okay? So if there's a plus or minus in between it, you can't just cancel part of it. That makes sense. 1/2 x plus 2. Because it's still an x plus 2. Yeah? You can't just cancel. Oh, are you talking about like 1/2 x then plus 1? Yeah, I would think that. I thought you meant like factor out the 1/2. Then distribute it. Okay. I see that. Alright. Anyway, here we go. Forward. Maybe 8:30. Maybe. Here we go. What do we got? Yeah, this is x and then x minus 5. X plus 5 and x minus 5. Okay. Right. Yeah. Here we go. 1 from the top, 1 from the bottom. Okay. Cancel. So final answer. So easy, but yeah, man. That's why we do this first. Tomorrow we add and subtract. We'll start off. Yes, good. 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 All right. Good. Here we go. Am I going too fast? Oh, good. Here we go. Factor, factor, cancel, cancel. The top factor's out. 2. And then you've got x squared plus x minus 2, which becomes 2x, 2 and 1, but it's going to be plus 2 minus 1. Yep. Woo! Factor like a box. Here we go. Bottom. It is dose. But there's a GCF. Remember, I like GCFs a lot. It's not 4. -4 is the GCF. If your greater degree is at the end, put GCF a negative, so that way it flips it to the front. Okay? So it becomes negative 4. Then you're going to have x squared minus 4, right? Which becomes negative 4, and then x. Yeah. Good. And we all know that 4 is going to be negative 2 times 2. There's a reason for that. Yeah. Highlighter, highlighter. Here we go. Let's see it. Now whatever is left over is the rest of the fraction. So x minus 1 is at the top. Negative 2 x minus 2, right? Is that? Or you can have the negative on the outside and just go x minus 1 over 2 x minus 2. Doesn't matter where the negative is, top and bottom full fraction. It's true. It's true. We're just simplifying fractions. Now, when it comes to multiplication, it's the same thing. Factor, factor, cancel, cancel. The beautiful thing about multiplication is top goes to top, bottom goes to bottom. So you can still cancel out top and bottom. It's the same thing, right? Just a little bit more to it. Yes, love? The 2 and negative 4. Okay, well, do you agree that negative 4 is negative 2 times 2? Yes. So the only reason to do that is so that I can cancel it from the top. Okay? Okay. Alright. Here we go. We're multiplying. Okay? Factor, factor, cancel, cancel. This time, though, when you simplify, it's the top times the top and the bottom times the bottom. That's it. Okay? Okay. So, this is simplifying on steroids. It's okay. It's good for you. In this case. Here we go. Yeah. Alright. When it comes to multiplying, I like to separate it into their factors real quick. So 2 and 3 already factored out. 9, we'll agree that that's 3 times 3. Okay, and then 8 is that 2 times 4. There's a reason. There's a reason. Here we go. I see a 3 at the bottom and 3 at the top. A 2 at the top, bottom. So all that's left over is. Yeah. Don't believe me, stick your calculator, hit math frac. Sure you can. Absolutely. Just reduce. I'm just showing you the factor, factor, cancel, cancel stuff. Because it's going to get into the... Okay? Okay. Here we go. Ah! Oh, yeah. This is good. This is good. All right. Here we go. You can do some initial work. Right? So that's 4 times x squared. Would you agree that 12 is 3 times 4 times x squared times x squared? Is it 12 3 times 4? Yeah? And then x is x squared times x squared? So yeah. Yeah, that's one top, one bottom. Yeah. You can. I mean, because 4 goes to the 12. So you can, but then you just... So I'm looking... Yeah, since the 4 can go into the 12, I'm just going to take 4 out. You don't have to do 2 terms. You can if you want to. We'll show you. We'll show you. Yeah? Okay. Continue. Excellent. All right, here we go. This bottom one right here, GCF is -5. -5 y. This becomes y minus 5. Awesome sauce. Okay. Top right. GCF is 7y. And then you have, okay, Here we go. At this point, it's just a matching game, right? Match a top to a bottom. You can, but 4 goes into 12. So you can just cancel out. Oops. Where'd it go? Yeah, just cancel all the 4s. You're going to do it anyway. If you want to break it up into 2s, that's fine. But 4 is a 4 is a 4. So the 4 cancels out. What else? X squareds, X squareds. Yeah. X squareds cancel out. Okay. Where? The y minus 5 cancels out. There's another one. The y. There's a y on the top and a y at the bottom. Right? Not the 7 part, just the y. By multiplication, not addition or subtraction. Right? That's why we can cancel, because it's multiplication. Yay? It is good stuff. What do we have left over? There's a 7 at the top, and negative 5 times 3 is negative 15x squared. That's it. That's it. Right? Yeah, it's math games. Math games. Oh. What? We didn't even get to the fun ones. Here we go. Fun one! Fun one! Okay. Here we go. Get myself a little room because my... Here we go. X squared minus 1. Yup. This is x plus 1, x minus 1. Right? The bottom one, GCF is 2. And that becomes x squared minus x minus 2. So that becomes x and x. Yeah, plus 1 and minus 2. Absolutely. Okay. Here we go. Top one. What is it? 2. Very good. And then you've got x squared minus 5x plus 6. So x minus 2, x minus 3. Is that true? Woo! Okay, I'll clean it up for you in a little bit. Oh, we gotta get to that last one. We gotta do this last one. Right here. So this thing is going to be minus 1. Finish factoring what? Right? When I went to the second line, this was the rest of the factoring. Okay? Okay? Okay, you ready? X minus 1. There's an x minus 1 here, and there's one over here. Cool. X plus 1. There's one at the top, one at the bottom. X minus 2. There's one here and one here. 2's. And, oh, that's, sorry, this 2. And the 3's. What happens if everything cancels out? It is not 0. The number divided by itself is 1. All of that work for a big old 1. Yay! Yeah. If everything cancels out, it's just a 1. Yeah, it's just this part. Yeah. Because since you're multiplying straight across. So this is just one big old fraction. If you're multiplying, it's just straight across, so it's one big fraction. Okay? Okay. Chicken! Alright! Here we go. Kentucky chicken fried. KCF. Keep, change, flip. Keep, change, flip. Here we go. In dividing, Kentucky chicken fried. I'm dyslexic. Here we go. When dividing fractions, all you do is flip the second, and then you do the same thing as multiplication. That's it. You flip the second fraction. All right, so I like to remember Kentucky Chicken Fried, which stands for keep, change, and then flip. Right? Change means change division to multiplication. So when you flip the second fraction, remember that dividing just means multiplying by the reciprocal. It's a throwback. It's Throwback Tuesday. That's fitting. I don't know. All right. We're gonna make it a thing. Oh, I didn't do this one. Silly fleck. All right. There you go. Boom. What? Okay. All right. So for this thing, right? You keep the first fraction, change it, then flip it. So this problem becomes 6 over 5 times 10 over 3. Okay? Remember that 10 is just 5 times 2, and 6 is 3 times 2. So here's where the mistake could be, right? I see 2 2's, they just cancel. Nope, they're both at the top. Right? So it has to be 1 from the top, 1 from the bottom, 1 from the top, 1 from the bottom. Answer is... Ta-da! Okay, let's bring it up to middle school and then end up in high school. See? Took you back through all your math experience. It's a good time. Good time. Ah! All right, here we go. Keep, change, flip first. Okay? So this becomes 14x squared over 5y cubed times 15y to the 4th over negative 7x to the 3rd. Oh my god! Okay, ready? Here we go. Do you agree that 14 is just 7 times 2? It's true. And then 7 is 7 times negative 1. Right? So, I'm going to do this like one more time. So, we cancel out 7. Okay? Okay. 15 is 5 times 3. So, the 5 at the top cancels the 5 at the bottom. Joy. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, we have y to the 4th. So isn't that y to the 3rd times y? Right? So that's how you get rid of the y to the 3rd. Right? I know. Oh my gosh. Y to the 3rd cancels out that y to the 3rd. Right? X to the 5th is x squared times x to the 3rd. So what? I agree. There's a 6. 2 times 3 is 6y over negative 1 times negative times x, negative x cubed. Or to bring out the negative, it's just 6y over x. Either one. I like that one. Sure. Yeah, doesn't matter as long as it's a negative or something. Yes! So good! Okay, let's bring it up to our level now. Guys, oh, let's do it. But heavens, no. Let's do it. Oh, no. Come on, polynomials. Polynomials. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that top, right, is 2x, and you're left with x minus 8. That's true? Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Did you change one first? No, let's do it again. I'll keep that for later. Make sure you keep, oh, well, we'll keep change flip in a second. That's all right. Here we go. Over here, the GCF is negative 1, right? So that leaves you with x squared minus 9x plus 8. which factors into x minus it, x minus 1, right? And then this bottom one is x times x minus 1. Okay? You can go through and factor everything first, then keep, change, flip. You can't cancel until you do though, right? So make sure that you keep, change, and flip this fraction. So using just the factors, you've got 2x, x minus 8, over negative 1, x minus 8, x minus 1, times x, x minus 1, over tan x squared. Because it's division, yeah. Division is keep, change, flip. Always the second one. Okay? Okay. Here we go. Jackson says you can break it to 10. So would you agree that this is, I don't know, 2 times 5 times x times x? Yeah. Okay. All right. Now let's start canceling. Here we go. Highlighter, highlighter. All right. Let's get to see an x. I see another x. Oh. And x minus 1. X minus 8. Flip the answer. 1 over 5. That's it. Woo! That's it. That's it. Simple. Simplify. Simplify chicken, maybe? I don't know. You're not feeling this? Yes. Yeah, keep, change, flip. That's good. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to go and write this, go straight to the point now, okay? Remember, it's keep, change, flip. Yes, left. Yeah. Right, no worries. So for this one, I'm going to factor as I keep, change, flip. Over here. Put it all together. You can do it. Yeah. You can. All right. Any questions so far before I go to the last one? No? Yeah. You can do it. The simplest part of the fraction. Whatever is not highlighted is not over. Yep. Okay, here we go. Putting it all together. All right, so this one I'm going to go ahead and keep, change, flip as I factor. Good times. Good times. Here we go. So remember to keep, change, flip. All right. So factoring the first one, you should get 2x plus 5, right? And then x plus 1. Okay. Factoring the bottom one, remember it has a GCF of 4, and so that's x squared minus 16. So this bottom one is 4x plus 4x minus 4. True? Okay. Change, thank you, sir. Change, right? And then flip, right? So this 3x minus 12 now goes to the top. GCF is? The GCF. Yeah, it's all good. You're right, negative 1 is the other GCF. GCF is 3, so it's x minus 4. And then the top has a negative 1, so it's x minus 1. Good times? Oh yeah, highlighter time. This is the highlight of our day. Here we go. No, not so much? Okay, moving forward. X minus 4, I like it. And that's it! Yay! So, I like to put the constants in the front, so bring the 3 to the front, because it's multiplication, good old, associative properties, stuff like that. You do not go back and FOIL. That's too much work. 5. Keep them as factors. So that is clear to see 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. And then x plus 4, x minus 1. So it's clear to see that nothing else cancels. Yay! And they all factor happily ever after. Yes. All right, now, show me what you got. Here's a 3-parter. It's a multiplication and a division. So which one do you flip? The division, the last one. So this actually simplifies to a very, very, very simple fraction. Show me what you got. When you're ready, I'll give you the assignment. Yay? Heavens, no. No, no, no. This is your test. What do you know? What can you show me a magic? Jenny's gonna be done in 2 seconds, and then Ian and Jackson follow it.
I also forgot my concussion notes.
Yeah. What's up? You need a second one? Oh, maybe. Oh, there you go. I'll take your extra.
I'm so proud of myself.
Are you proud?
On an hour.
Oh. Oh no. Alright.